I greet you all lovers of freedom all over the world. I greet you all good people who stand for justice and equity, who believe in fairness, who believe that the man who is oppressed in Asia is equally human like any other, who believe that the man who is oppressed in Africa, in anywhere, any part of the world, the good Scandinavian people, you have been known for being fair people, especially the Finnish people. I greet you all. The Biafran people loves you. I am Akpanakpana Sukwo. The President of Finland, special greeting to you, Sir Alexander Stubb. The Prime Minister of Finland, Sir Petteri Orpo, and the whole of the Petteri Orpo's or the Orpo's led cabinet. I greet you. The people of Biafra greet you. The leader, the president of the Finnish Supreme Court, Mr. Tatu Lappinen. Mr. Tatu Lappinen, you have been noted for being a man who believes so much in fairness. In fact, since 2019, your profile has been a very good one. You have had a very good record. So, the good people of Biafra are greeting you all. The video of this program today coming from the Biafran people's voice. One person has to represent. I am appealing to the conscience of all Finnish people. I'm appealing to the conscience of all the Scandinavians who have been known for being peace lovers, for standing for equity, for being people of fairness, for being noted for being just. You cannot allow 2025 to drag your long and hard-fetched reputation to the mud. Your citizen, Simon Ekpa, is our own son, he's our own brother, and of course our leader. He represents over 70 million people. The plight of the Biafran people is nothing new to you. The Finnish people, if you are a Finnish person today, I am doing this video particularly for you more than I am doing for the leadership of Finland. It is important, it is a standard that I should recognize those people who have contributed in one way or the other towards making Finland what it is today. That is why I first of all had to give special greetings to your leadership, starting from the president to the prime minister, the cabinet as a whole, and of course the head of the Finnish court, the Supreme Court, Mr. Petru. We the Biafran people know that you are a member of European Union. That is very clear. We also know that sometimes you will need to do something in consonance with your people. But before European Union, there is Finland. Yes. Before Finland, there is you as a Finnish citizen that is listening to me. So it is the collectivity of all these things that play out to have the human race such as we are having today. As we are having Finland, we are having America, we are having Holland, we are having Poland, we are having Greece, we are having everywhere we have. And Africa, Asia, wherever. We are the human beings. Every law that is made should be in pursuance of having a better human society. Every law that is put up is to protect humanity. Finnish government, the Finnish people. It was just yesterday, on the 30th day of November 1939 that you were seeking to be left alone by the state of Russia or USSR. You fought and got so kind. Today you have Finland, a sovereign state. In that battle, USSR was asked what the reasons was. They said for security reasons, they wanted a certain portion of your land. You said you didn't want to, that is not possible. After all said and done, lives were lost. A lot of casualties, losses of properties. Yes, there is always skirmishes of war. Finland was not happy to be attacked by another state. Finland did not pleasure in what happened in the year 1939. God so kind, it just took only 3 months, and of course this was 3 months away from the Second World War. So it also posed a lot of distractions to the USSR, whom even though they had superior fire powers, God still helped you, you prevailed. Today, you are what you are. Finland, since then, after that time, after that 3 months of battle that was not easy with you, you people were still, you felt the impact of war for just 3 months. The Biafran people, you know about us so much that your forefathers came to our rescue. So many things, so much water passed under the bridge. From that day, 1967 till today, we have been at war. You are not ignorant of what we are passing through. Politicians from Nigerian state, including those of the Biafran extraction, those ones who are from our part, the Biafran part, they were conquered in the Nigerian sphere of things, politics. For them to remain relevant in Nigerian politics, they have to do whatever pleases the caliphate, whom the British state surrendered Nigerian state to. You have your foreign envoys in different states. Nigeria is not exception. Finland have Finnish envoy. Finland have diplomats in Nigeria. You get information from development of things. You know what is the true situation of things. Our leader, our brother, our son, Simon Ekpa, who is also your citizen, was accused of terror. And you know truly that this is all cooked up by the politicians, including those who are of the Biafra extraction, but who are extremely selfish, that doesn't think like average Finnish person, who thinks about everybody's welfare. These Nigerian politicians ganged up because they don't want anybody that will spoil the trend of things, who will spoil the spoil system that only favors not up to 2% of the Nigerian population. Finland, for whatever reason, you have been approached by the Nigerian state to play along. France is advancing. Britain is insisting. Britain is no longer a member of your European Union. You must not allow Britain to influence your decision so that you don't make mistake. I am doing this video to tell you as a Finnish citizen who will be watching me. If you are a Biafran person, please make sure you share this video to go viral amongst Scandinavians and particularly the Finnish people. If you support evil today, be rest assured that you are taking evil to the bank. And when it comes back, you are banking in a fixed deposit account. By the time you will be cashing out from that reserve, it will not come in the same measure. Finland, you should understand what I'm talking about here. Finnish government, Finnish citizens, if you are a Finnish person, you are keeping calm. You are not voicing out, telling your government to release our leader to stop what is going on in our land today. In case you don't know, our land is bleeding. You sleep and wake up every day as a happy man, as a secure person, as a free person in Finland. In my land where I am now, I don't sleep. We don't sleep. We don't sleep with our two eyes closed. Our people don't go to farm. There is a serious conspiracy, which I have a lot of videos. If I play all the videos I have here, we might stay a whole one day, not exhausting it. But for the video, for this program not to be too long, so as not to bore you up, maybe I will be cutting it, taking it in parts, just to show most relevant things from the beginning. Maybe tomorrow or next along the week, I will bring in another one, but I have the stockpile of videos. Certain governors who doesn't have the people's mandate in our land fed you with a lot of allegations against Simon Ekpa, your citizen. Nigerian state officially did. Some other evil people in our land, including some people who are amongst or who are in our struggle, but who monetized the struggle, they made allegations against Simon. But we also have videos to show you whom these people really are. We have videos to show you whom these people really are. I wish you will follow us so that we play. It's unfortunate there are certain videos we cannot play because it violates every social media platform. It is an eyesore. The kind of killing and maiming is not what any social media platform will tolerate. So there are certain videos we will not show you. Rather, we will wish you request that you give us a private platform. A private platform, maybe WhatsApp, Instagram. Finnish people should request for private platforms so that we will load you with what you will see. Maybe throughout this year 2025, you will be weeping for us. It is an eyesore. It is more than barbaric. It is practically inhuman. You will never believe that things like this exist. People just derive pleasure in maiming, in unaliving other lives, other people. People who love their own lives. That is what they do. Amongst our own political elites, those who are ruling over us because they are not our leaders. We are, apart from the Biafran people, Nigerian people have lost the right of citizenship. Nigerians, as we speak, are more slaves than citizens. Finland, no matter what bilateral relationship and gain you think you want to establish with Nigerian state, I want you to consider your situation today. before you go. What I mean by your situation, you are enjoying peace today in your land. You are enjoying peace. Make sure you pressure your leaders not to allow the peace you are enjoying to elude you. The reason is because whatever men do lives with them and lives after them. If you encourage Nigerian state because you want to have economic gain, which if, of course, if you know, if you relate with us, the owners of the resources you are targeting, you will still get them on a fair ground. Whatever it is you want to gain, don't sacrifice anything on the altar of your peace and safety. Don't sacrifice any economic gain on the altar of your security. If you support anybody today for economic gain and you go against humanity, I told you, you are banking in a fixed deposit account. You will surely reap it. Let this video go to at least 40% of the Finnish people who have access to social media. Let this be part of your duty. For those of you who live in Finland, for those of you who live in any Scandinavian country, make sure you use your money to sponsor this video. Not necessarily, you can cut it so that you don't think you do it to give me social media money. No. Cut it, post it in your own platform. Make sure the information, the message gets to them. If you support evil today because you are targeting economic convenience and gain, be rest assured that you have deposited a great deal of money, or you have gone to the bank to save something and you must cash out from it, and it cannot return back in equal proportion. It must triple, quadruple, and anything that is bigger than that. But there must be a multiplying effect to it. It cannot come back the same way you deposited it. Please remember, you are supporting the Israelites today. You are supporting the people of Israel. Full chest, with your full chest. Israel have made losses, yes, in the past. But that same losses the Israelites have made is the same thing we have. Israelites lost in millions in the 40s. We lost in the 60s. And are still losing since the advent of the Hamas attack, or the in the whole of the terrorists in the Middle East that have been attacking Israel. The number of lives that has gone to the account of this attack cannot in any way be compared to what we lose in 1 year in Biafra land on account of just wanting to be a free people. Finland, if you are a Finnish person, I want to show you something before I continue, so that you will have a fair, you have the feeling of, you just know what it feels like in our land. Just be watching. This video you are watching all right. Now I finish, brothers. This video you are watching, just be looking at the screen. Before I even show you the video, look at this. Look at this. We are aware of this development. This is the deal your European Union are reaching with the Nigerian states. EU eyes Nigerian solid mineral to diversify trade. That's why I am saying this. We know that the Nigerian states have mounted pressure on France. France in turn have pressured the whole of the European Union alongside Britain, so that you reach out strong economic gain, or trade agreement. Now, the European Union have expressed keen interest in expanding trade and investment of member countries to Nigerian solid minerals sector. This is what they want. European Union have been enjoying all this trade. This trade, they have been enjoying it all along. They have been enjoying this trade all along. Look at the community where they are getting these oil minerals, solid or none. Look at this young boy. The community where they are getting these things. The land here have been so polluted with gas flaring. They have been in fact, the oil exploration technology that they use in our land has ended up leaving our communities so hungry, so battered. In fact, they have left our communities in abject poverty, in penury. Look at this, is a community where this community, particularly where you are seeing now, produces over 300 I'm talking about barrels of oil every day. 300,000 barrels of oil every day. This particular community. We are talking about the pollution. After extracting this, we have bitumen. You use what you use in tying your roads. We bring it out from our land. In our own land, they use it to pollute our land. We don't have any road that is working. Look at there, because there is no road. There is no road. Look at what you, as a Finnish person watching this, do you consider? Can you just place your child in the position of this young boy? This is what he does every day coming back from school. The place where they are going to school, there are no roofs. Those places where there are roofs, the roofs are leaking. So, this is what in our Niger Delta communities, we say we want to go have our own country. They say we should not go. We should not go. Okay, let us fix this country to work. You said no. This kind of trade agreement, this trade relation that is existing between you, the Europeans, the European Union and Nigeria, is what has been in over 70% contributory factor to what we are passing through. Finland, we don't know you particularly to be part of all this. Remember, calamity will be befalling Europe from 2026. Serious calamity. For you not to partake in it, if you don't want to have a taste of this evil, desist. Free our leader. This video you just watched, how does it look to you? But that is not all. Let me show you more things. Now, You can see how they run pipe. They run pipe in our waterways, in our waters, to steal our resources. Last year, a community called Okoma in my place was attacked. What was the reason? Some people in the military had interest in oil bunkering, and some other boys in the community who are jobless were involved in oil bunkering. There was a face-off. A particular army general had overbearing interest. He came to stop these boys. He is entirely a northerner from the northern part of the country. Because this is how they retire, or this, in fact, our land, they own us like business. They own us like we are their business. Now, there was difference between them. Those boys said over their dead body, would they allow that happen? You have your own boys and they'll be doing it. So before you know it, there was serious confrontation. It took the lives of some army officers who came to stop the owners of the land. After whatever the case was, this army, instead of going after these boys that had confrontation with them, you cannot tell me you are deaf to what happened. Browse about Okoma community. The community was raised by the military who came back. In that same manner we had in Zakibiam. Go back, check, if you're a Finnish person, check the killing of, the annihilation of Zakibiam people, a community in Nigeria, by the Nigerian army. Another south, our own region in Biafra, OD village. Disagreement between some youth and the military. It took the lives of some army officers. The next thing you saw, they leveled little babies, mothers, everybody in the community. Again, this is what we, in fact, as we speak, first of all, every day in my place, the people that are our own governors, the people that are imposed on us as governors, the armed terrorists, our own brothers, because the biggest tool they use is poverty. They impoverish our people so much such that it is almost that our people want to become flesh eaters. They are turning people to cannibal. Serious hunger in our land. So youths are willing to do anything to survive. They arm this youth, equip them in the guise of security. At the end of the day, they only use them as tools for protecting their political influence, to sustain their political current. Yes, there is no other reason other than sustaining their political water current. So that is why they keep arming. So no matter how many lives that are gone, they did a lot of fabrication, they did a lot of arrangement to malign the good intention of Simon Ekpa. They arranged a lot of Igbo-speaking people, Igbo-speaking youths. They wear IPOB's materials because they speak Igbo. Because they speak Igbo language, Biafran language, you people believe that Simon sponsored those people. Why don't you go really rational? Go critical. You have access to Simon's Twitter account. Whatever Simon does, he posts it. So Simon had the boldness to post even army people that he had issues with. He's the one that posts all of them. And you know that this is within the international framework, that any occupying army will be confronted. There is no how you expect an occupying group, occupying army, to occupy a land where they are not welcomed, and they are tying your people, shooting at innocent people, and you don't want, they will not be resisted. You resisted Russians when they came, the USSR. So Simon showed it himself, because he knows it's within the international framework to defend your land. That is why he did not leave Biafran land to go to the northern Nigeria. Some of the people that submitted petition to you, the likes of Chinas and Noru, there is a name there in one of the petitions. There is a Peter Mba. Some of the names, check, I am telling you the names you see. There is Charles Oludo. The petitions you received, the names I'm calling to you, we have seen it there, it is with you. Check those petitions. These are people who engineered a lot of atrocities in our land. We have the videos. We have the videos. And I will play some of them right here. And some of them, for the video not to be too long, let me start with showing you. Now look at the trade business that is going on between your people. Look at how they run pipeline in our waters. Now see the kind of people that they are equipping as security outfits. So you can see what manner of intimidation and oppression from a group that is supposed to be a security outfit. This is what the governors are creating in Igbo land, in the Biafran land. You can see that the people who are meant to protect are the ones who are constituting terror. This is what the Biafran people have got to pass through every passing day. As you enjoy your freedom, your safety, your security in Finland, this is what happens to our communities. You can see it in Nigerian dailies. Sheikh Gumi, a popular Nigerian cleric, Islamic cleric, is the one that advised the governors to do this, advised Nigerian government, that they should equip Igbo youths who are so impoverished. This is what they do. It's been working like this. This is how Nigeria have worked all along. Impoverish the people, make them become so hungry, so reckless, so miserable, make them to be in absolute state of poverty, in penury. They will have no option that to do your bidding anytime you want them. That's what we have, why we have our Majirism, our Majiri in our land so much, in the Nigerian state. Now, this popular cleric who has been condemned by IPOB people. Now, get the real news where he said it too. Now, you can see that this is how they function. Impoverish them, then equip them when they are helpless because they need to eat. So when they don't see anything to eat, equip them, let them be the one to fight their own brothers. But before I even go to distract myself with that, I want you to see something, Finland, so that I will know today if really you are deviating from your standard because of economic gain and thereby attracting a doom. If you are not, please wash off your hands now. That very day you arrested Simon Ekpa, go through Nigerian dailies, type, okay, see this particular Nigerian newspaper. This has nothing, this is a Nigerian popular newspaper, you know, even you should know. Your consulate, ask your consulate to tell you, confirm this newspaper in Nigeria. Sahara Reporter is a frontline newspaper in Nigeria. The moment you arrested Simon Ekpa, that moment you arrested Simon Ekpa, the whole of Biafran land became engulfed by the terrorists. Meaning that Simon Ekpa has been the one stopping them. You should be happy that your own citizen has been the one waging the war of attrition and belligerence, waging the war of terrorism against human race. You should be happy. But it appears you are aiding terror. Finland, if you are not aiding terror, please read through these headlines in Nigerian newspaper, not in Biafran newspaper, because if it is coming from us, it can be propaganda. So read from Nigerian newspapers to see what is actually happening. From the day you arrested Simon, I think it should be 22nd of November. That should be after a week or two or few. After a few weeks of the arrest of your citizen for helping humanity, the terrorists they go out of their shell, their shackles, they lose the knots that was still holding them, and they began to unleash terror in a dimension that has not been heard before. See the headline here. See the headline, because you might think we are running propaganda here. So for you not to think we are running propaganda, it's good you see for yourself. It's good you see for yourself. Okay. Now, let me show you more headlines. You have seen the Sahara Reporters. You have seen that from Sahara Reporters. Okay. See the next one from Tori News. Armed herdsmen resume attack on Enugu State community. Kill 3 farmers, injured others. This is how they report. If something happened to 30 people, they will write 3. If it happens to 3, they will say nothing happened. So if it happens to 100, they will say 10. So they use 1% because of the media tension. So that is how the Nigerian media people are warned to report, to avoid, to ease tension among the public space, among the public. So you can see it's still, this one now is 20. The Sahara Reporter was on 22nd November 2024. This one is 23rd November 2024, because it is a daily occurrence. It's a daily occurrence. Now, let me not even go too far beyond, beneath. Let me give you now. 2025 February. Look at this. From all the major news platforms you have in Nigeria, you have TVC. The TVC Television Continental is owned by the president, Nigerian president current, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Look at it. Suspected herders attack Ebonyi community. Killed many. Where is this Ebonyi community? This is a community next to Simon Ekpa's community, your citizen. So, Simon Ekpa's community is on a threat of being obliterated, because they are angry that he has been the one resisting them all along. Is that what you want to watch happen? Don't read from any Biafran platform. When I give you the headline, watch and see the picture here. So copy, just type according to this and see from the news source itself. This is TVC owned by Tinubu. You can see that in different platforms. You can see it in TRT World. It's in Channels Television. It's in Arise TV. Arise TV even run a program almost throughout 1 week with that. So it's all over. It's all over. Now, let's go past or go beyond that. See, on the 2nd day of February 2025, many residents die as suspected herders attack Ebonyi community again. Ebonyi community, where Simon is coming from, was attacked again by headers. Every Finland person should watch this so that you show your government that they may see the reason not to be involved in the blood of innocent in Africa. Very important. Make sure that Finland doesn't have a hand in this. Release our leader to save us. This is it's a complete everyday bloodbath. It's an attempt to wipe out the people. Now see it. See from Punch newspaper. These are your diplomats in Nigeria can confirm this news. Tell them to show you the major Nigerian newspapers. You see that all these ones I'm showing you are Nigerian major newspapers. Punch news. Many killed. Houses burnt as suspected herdsmen invade the boy community. Are you seeing this? So that is Punch. Let me even show you from Punch further. Suspected herdsmen on Sunday attacked Emegu village, Nkalaha community in Ishielu local government area. Ishielu is next to Simon's community. Ahauku. Simon is from Ahauku. Ahauku is a neighboring LGA to Ishielu. You can see. So this is what Simon gets. This is what we are suffering because of your activity of holding our leader. Our leader has been stopping these people. Throughout last 2 years, you have been hearing of attempt by the Fulani terrorist group they call Harders. Yes, they are not terrorist group. They are not Harders. They are terrorist group. Now, you have been having their attacks, their attempts to attack, but have been resisted by Simon Ekpa and his group, his agitation group, his freedom-seeking group. Now, today, you are holding him, and those people have succeeded in coming to these communities. Communities have been deserted. As we speak, communities have been deserted. Let me show you this. This is the community. It has been deserted. Are you seeing the news? Now, while you are seeing, let me still show you. Ebonyi community killing. Community members relocate for fear of another attack. People are now deserting their villages. People are running away from their villages. I am singing this as a note of warning. Every Finland person, every Finnish citizen should watch this. If you don't want this thing to happen in your land, if you don't want to, it might not come in this exact. Maybe it will be ISIS that will visit you. Yes. Maybe it will be Hezbollah. Maybe it will be what do you call it, Hamas, or any of these Houthis, or what do you call them, terrorist groups. It may be Taliban's. If you don't like evil, if you don't enjoy pains of other people, avoid it when you have the time to avoid it, because you will be depositing, and whatever you deposit, you must cash it. I'm telling you. Now, that is from Vanguard. From Vanguard, okay, let me even get from International Christian Concern. Fulani Islamic extremists kill at least 16 Christians in southern Nigeria. This is a minor. I told you, when you hear 16 now, it means it's about 160 people or something like that. Now, Vanguard, Ebonyi community killing. Community members relocate. Okay, I already touched this part. Now, see, from this day, from this day. Publishing by Ayo, okay, published by Ayo, the massacre of villagers in Ebonyi State. The massacre of villagers in Ebonyi State. Massacre. The massacre. The massacre. It should ring a bell to you. I am doing this video today particularly for Finland citizens, for Finland people and government to see what pain they have cost us for holding our leader. The terrorists now are having a field day because of your participation, your cooperation. You have cooperated with them to cause us this pain. We can forgive you if you don't cause further harm to us. We can forgive you if you correct yourself now. Release our leader. Let us organize ourselves and defend our land. No southern Nigerian community is free of this. No southern Nigerian community is free of this. The people who are petitioning you, I just showed you what happened in Enugu. In fact, they started the attack immediately. Someone was arrested in Enugu. And all of you, the Finland people, you saw how the Nigerian governors were jubilating that someone was arrested by you, by a Finnish government. You saw how the military was jubilating. And you saw how the Southeast or the Biafran people who genuinely are fighting for their freedom were in pain. Because they knew that moment Simon was arrested, the next thing is for these terrorists to take over our land. You think we are bluffing? Maybe because you have not seen the kind of images. Okay? Maybe because you have not seen the images. You need to see the images. Okay? You see the kind of atrocity they commit in our land. You see how the whole place is in ruins. See the images? This particular community now have been raised to dust. Now you see people who went to church on Sunday morning. Look at it. This is in Ebonyi State. Oh. This is where Simon came from. Finland people should see this thing. This is where your citizen hails from. This is where Simon was born. This is what terrorists have come to do. And are still doing. Still wreaking havoc. Why? Because Simon chose to protect his people against them. So now because you have arrested Simon, they have come. Do you think that Finland will not account for this blood? Do you think nature will be fed to Finland if they don't correct themselves and support us? God will not be too kind to you if you don't repent and support us. This is what your arresting Simon cost us. This is Simon's state. This is where Simon hails from. You are seeing these images. Now, this is human beings that are covered with the leaves of plantain. This is not just 10 people. These are intense. Now, you see this other one? This is body parts. These ones now, it's non-amputation. These are people's hands, legs, breast, heads, different things. That is what is packed in this cloth here. So now you can see this one. I think I need to cover it. I should not show you at all. This is a grave that contains over 172 people. This is what is happening in our land. Maybe I should edit to so that I don't violate. Now you can see the shallow graves here. This is not the one. This is not the one I say is 172 people. Now this one is so countless. This is in trenches. It's in trenches. I wish you request for the videos. Please request for the videos so that we send you this. Finland people should flood our Biafran Anywhere you see Biafra people on social media, demand that we show you not the ones that has happened before the arrest of Simon, things that has happened to our communities after you arrested Simon. Let us show you videos, so that you ask yourself if God will really forgive you if you don't correct yourself now. Look at the atrocities that is happening in our land. These atrocities happening in our land. Now you see the terrorists, see them, how they are shooting. This is it. It's an eyesore. It's barbaric. It doesn't represent 21st century. This is now to now show you another level of this. This is total wickedness. Now they went to people's farm ban after the people these farmers have grown their crops, harvested it, packed in their reserve place. They came in, set it ablaze. What is their target? Why there is food, the way there is physical insecurity, they created physical insecurity by killing and maiming innocent people. In our own land, we cannot go with ordinary catapult to any of their land. They will come to our own land, not with catapult, but heavy military equipment, occupy our forests. And Simon said, no, we won't continue to allow this. And you are holding Simon. And you are allowing the politician. Now I wanted to tell you, look at, see the image. This is Yam Ban. Yam Ban. This place, this is Yam Ban. Yam Ban. They set it ablaze. They set it ablaze. What can I show you? What do I? Okay, let me not even. I think it will. You need to see more things. These people, as they remain in our forest, they kidnap our people, our rich business people every day, rich and poor. They know that we value life too much. So anybody who is kidnapped must come. But the problem, our biggest pain, is that even when we bring this ransom to them, they will still kill these people. Finland citizen, that you Finland citizen listening to me, you Finland government official, you Finnish cabinet under Oppo, Minister Oppo, Mr. Petu, the leader of the president of the Supreme Court of Finland, Sir Alexander Stubb, don't bring calamity upon your people, because the evil that men do live with them. The evil that men do, it lives with them. I want to show you something again. I have a lot of things to show, because this video is supposed to go in different sections. I wish you, the Finnish persons, Finnish citizens, Finnish politicians, Finnish political leaders and elites, and leaders, you should watch this. Calm down to watch it and see reason why you should disregard whatever law, because law is made for human. Human is not made for the law. Law is made for human. The law is to serve humanity and have a good human environment. You should consider what our people are passing through. You should consider our plight. You should consider what holding Simon is costing us and what is costing us. Let me show you. let me show you something more. Look at what these people, I don't know where, I don't know the kind of human heart they have. After people have grown crops,
okay. I want to greet the whole Nigeria, the whole East and West, the whole Edo State.
Because that video is, I want to continue showing you that video. You need to see more of that video to see the kind of harm these terrorists are causing people.
And I want to greet the whole Nigeria.
I said it happened to
the whole East and West, the whole Edo State. Look at what cow did in my farm. Look at it. Cow just enter my farm, just destroy all my pineapple farm. I want to tell the governor, I don't know what to do because of cow. We know what they carry farm again. Look at what cow just did in my farm. It just
okay. Now, to you Finnish person watching, you Scandinavian watching, you lover of freedom watching from any part of the world where you are watching from, please. Can you see the level of wickedness of these terrorists? Now, in this pineapple orchard where they just came to destroy, you can see it's not that the cattle are hungry. They were not really eating this pineapple. They will just make sure they clench their teeth on it to condemn that particular hole of pineapple. They go to another one, condemn it, that's how they destroy the whole of the pineapple orchard. I will show you where they went to cassava plantation farm. This one now is cassava plantation. Watch.
Pemilai panyo pelataannya ia pagi jimne. Alai panyo nagure. Panyo dari dia. Malai bisa ketinggalan. Malai dikari banyak. Tidak nuh. Wema tu mau jadi ini.
Okay, you can see how they derive joy in unleashing wickedness in all levels, all manner of wickedness. They are deriving joy. They went to somebody's farmland. Now, let me tell you how painful it is to cultivate in Africa, in Nigeria. In Finland and other European countries, you use mechanized farming. Here, you will see a hectare of land to be cultivated by 3 people. It takes them days and weeks. They first come to clear the grass, clear the bush. They till the soil and they begin to grow the crop manually. Then after taking that pain to cultivate, these terrorists, these heartless terrorists will come from all the way from the northern Nigeria, come to our southern Nigeria, occupy our bushes, our forests, go to our farmlands, come there and be destroying this food crop. And they do it like entertainment. They are the ones that video it by themselves. They video it they show it on social media just to provoke us. Why do they want to provoke us? They want to provoke us because they are already occupying our forests with heavy military hardwares. Then you ask yourself, farmers who are these cattle rearers, as hungry, as miserable as you see them look, can any of them purchase or acquire such standard of military hardware that they use? Do they know where these arms are sold? No. For you to understand what we are telling you about, the political elites who sponsor them, the evil men seated in high places of authority, sponsor them. And they watch these things happen only to come to national televisions to make commentaries. Some of them will even provoke you further with their statements, some of these political elites. Now, you see the temerity. I have a lot of things I want to still show you, many more things. So don't go. I have many more things to show you. Now, these people, they don't care how you feel. They don't care. They don't care. They will continue to provoke you until you are able to stop to challenge them. If you dare challenge them, any community where they witness any kind of resistance, that community is gone. That is where you see them wreak havoc of unimaginable dimension. The communities you see them, where you see mass burial everywhere in Biafra land, in Benue, in the middle belt of Nigeria, these are places where maybe one or two persons summon the courage to stop them. They go back and reinforce. Of course, they are already in charge of the forests. So this is why they don't want to take any. They want to make sure that they are the only cock that crows. They are only people who have the right to unleash, to do anything at all. Why do you want to be part of this evil against humanity in Finland? Simon is the person that can stop them. Simon is the only person that can match them. Why not release Simon for us so that this evil will stop? Release him and even support him, because the pain you already caused us, you will need to support us so that you don't benefit from it. Ask questions. The communities in Nigeria today who witnessed, who partook, who took part in unleashing terror in our communities during the Nigerian Civil War, Nigerian Biafra Civil War, they are enjoying, they are reaping from what they sowed. Today, they are reaping from it. Yes, our leader then told them, because you took part in this evil against my people, your people will never know peace. You will surely reap from this kind of thing. If this is good for you, then you will have a good taste of it. We, the Biafran people, are making that same statement to you today, Finland. The Scandinavians, Norway, holding Dr. Cho Ayaba because he wants to defend his people. If you don't stop this menace, just wait for it in the future. People you did not provoke for any reason will come for your people. If you don't want it to happen, set him free. I have things to show you more. I have more things to show you.
Joni ai kioni fata foda nai dadi foda nai dadi wallahi to nana foda nai dadi ga Allah so oda gefe.
This is entirely another farmland.
Komi lo kashi wodi wane me de don to jida har kaji din
another farmland entirely.
Na oda ista testi wallahi Allah durena to ma ayo. Gesa ka do ka andi komi ya lai ka becce mai ka dole nyaaya Allah. Dan tararar na gaske na bakin boda no wallahi. Zam. Hoɗanan ɗaɗi sese kawai ɗi ɗan ƴakka goro hoy koye ɗum. Andi ha ɓe ɓentonano wallahi ɗon to giɗa ɗum ɓalejum Allah. Hokkuɗi kaya kawai. Harkaji ɗi wallahi Allah to na waɗan sarkita ɗi sese hunde nden nde watta ko a bab. Ɗo fanan ɗaɗi kawai. Yo ko ɓe sukki. Kenya ɗo doggudu ndu mi ñaami maɓɓe du woɗi bo. Ɓe gaɗɗiyam mi doggi ha mi nani doggudu wela. Sabo e non poɗana rogo maɓɓe kawai wallahi kaabi ñaam.
Okay, for my viewers and the Finnish people, the Scandinavians, you are watching this. This is what we are facing. This is another farmland I'm showing entirely. It's not the first one. It's not the second one. This is another farmland entirely, where cassava is grown in a large landmark, large piece of land. I told you the difficulties, the pain of growing crops in Nigeria and many African countries. We are predominantly peasant and agrarian farmers. We don't indulge in agro-allied because we have the failed states where there are no political leaders. Rather, we have political bullies and rulers, oppressors of their own people, who will never allow anything good, who want a hard life for their people. I started with showing you where a little boy has to cross himself and his younger brother because government did not construct road. A fallen tree will be crossed there for people to pass. This is hard life that we have been facing. This is a land that is so blessed. The oil or natural minerals in Nigeria is so multifaceted. We have the solid mineral, we have the oil mineral, we have... God has so blessed the land, every part of Nigeria. But we have a group of Satanists as rulers who will do anything possible to make sure they maintain the spoils. This is what we have got to face. They told you that our gallant men, the boys that Simon used to keep peace and security of his people real, they told you that these men are terrorists. Now, see this young man.
This is live and direct. Today's date being 9th of March 2025. Igor Batobie, General Gento, is here to prove to Biafrans that he's true son of the soil. And he's here to swear an oath so that you people will understand the reason why he's crying on social media.
Gento the Yahoo, I've come once again. Today's date being 9th of March 2025. Bayanko, Lobodan, Salib, and Biafra at large. I have come to clear myself over the allegation that was thrown by Ugo 247. Ugo 247.
Okay. I wouldn't want to be taking much of our time. He came to claim himself over the numerous allegations against him and the men on ground. The men who are defending their land. He came to claim himself, he swore oath, he removed his footwear to tell the world that they are not terrorists. They can never be. That all the allegations that they have never involved in any kind of anything evil or terror. They have never taken the life of any Biafran person. Rather, all they have done is to protect their people. What the oppressor is doing is to manipulate the whole situation so that it will look as if that those who claim to be protecting the land and they are the ones dying. So the people will develop, withdrawal attitude or cold mind. People will begin to lose interest. Is it how you want to give us the Biafra? So this is the impression. This is what the game is all about. After the arrest of Simon, so many people took to the social media to express joy. At least 82% of those people today are crying, but out of shame, they don't know how to come out to do videos to say no. Only few people that have come to repented after that. Because Simon was protecting everybody. God was using him to protect most communities. Places that were not witnessing this magnitude of terror, that such as we are witnessing today. Almost communities in southern Nigeria as a whole are now beginning to witness improved terror from these terrorists. And if you see how these people are boasting about what they are doing, you will weep for us. If you see how they boast that they are constituting terror, you will weep for us. I want to show you some videos. Please continue to follow up. Now this is one of them. This is one of them.
Fellow Nigerians, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Rain abuses.
Fulanis are the #1 citizens of the country, and you must honor them and honor their cow. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
They will invade your farm, kill your wives, destroy the means of your livelihood, and there is nothing you can do about it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
They will rape your wives, steal, kidnap you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And anytime you touch any means of their livelihood or you touch any of them, there will be justice for the Fulanis. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Fulanis are the #1 citizens, and you are in.
Now, this is so countless. It is all over the social media. They boast, they pride in their capacity to rain terror in anybody, any community that dares withstand them. They kidnap our people and collect ransom. This is it. You can see they kidnap our people to collect ransom. They flash it on the social media. These are the Fulanis. None. I have more things to show you, because then I will have to show you tell you about the origin. I'll tell you how it started, the kind of things people have said and are still saying. Now, this lady, a lady here, have been eliminated. What is her crime? She went to her farm. She went to her farm. Now look at her bicycle. With her husband. This is what she harvested.
Okay. This will happen at Amala. Okay. And why in that Saburo? And why in that Saburo anymore? After enough dragon. Why in that Saburo anymore? Level the cops, sir. Why Ibra was yesterday? Honey? I want in that Saburo anymore. Yes, and then Nama Fulani, horsemen. I forgot to keep as well.
Okay. I hope you are understanding what I'm saying. So, like I told you, The intention is to scare people from going to farm. The intention is to instill fear. We live in fear every day. Release Simon for us because Simon stops the nonsense. Release Simon for us. Simon stops the nonsense. This is a Yoruba clergy complaining the same thing we're complaining.
The Yoruba indigene. I want to talk to you all. And I want you to listen and accept what I'm about to say. I said they are already usurping you from your villages all over Yoruba states. In Ogun State, Osun State, Ondo State, Anambra State, even Anambra State, even the Igbo lands as well. People are already entering those places. And they're already overtaking you people in your various states. What we are saying right now, this is not about religion. Christian, whether you're a Christian Muslim, or you're a Muslim, and we are Yoruba traditional worshippers, this is time.
Okay, so this is it, because I don't want to play any video for too long for you. Now, here, this one.
Handle the situation. Now, that is one of the dead bodies. They are offloading the dead bodies. I think the central idea here is to keep the dead bodies in front of the government house. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. These are corpses. These are corpses. Pregnant women. Look at this. These are corpses.
I can't show you this. I can't show you this. If I show you this, YouTube will stop this video. Facebook will stop the every social media where you ever play this, they will stop it because it's an eyesore. If you see the number of pregnant women here that these people, these heartless people had to eliminate. Some they tore open the mother's belly, the pregnant woman's belly. Oh my God. Finland, you are holding Simon for this thing to continue. Stop holding Simon so that we will be able to end this. Release Simon so that we will be able to contain this situation. Simon knows how to contain these people. Please, release Simon. We need him now. Very important. Release Simon. You see how they are flooding little babies. Little innocent babies. This is load of truckloads of human bodies. Demand, request that we send you, provide private email, private WhatsApp or Telegram. We forward these things. Let us see how you will have Simon spend additional one day there in your custody. If you watch this thing, if you watch only 2 clips, you will release Simon that day. The people who are accusing Simon will never show you this. The people who are writing petitions against Simon, of course, I will still maybe do another program, or in this one, if time permits, I will show you what atrocities those people who wrote petitions, so that you will confirm their names in the petitions that you receive. You will see Hope Uzodimma, Imo State Governor. You will see Peter Mba. You will see Soludo. You will see Chinasa Nworu. All those names that are there. You will see the atrocities they are committing. People who are held, terrorists, kidnappers who were held, were confessing that these people were the ones that sponsored them. The Soludo, the people that were constituting the terror in Anambra, he was the one that was painting the impression that it was Simon's boys. When the people who were now doing these things were finally apprehended, they confessed. Their confessions was taken by the police. And none of them had anything to do with IPOB. None of these people had anything to do with IPOB. After it was discovered that these people were actually working for the governor and some other politicians around him, what we heard is that these people escaped from the detention. They escaped from where they were kept. How can that happen? Finland police. Do you imagine that you are holding Simon? Simon escaped from your custody. People who practically have named people in numbers, they escaped. Why? Some politicians were killed in Anambra State. Please, YouTube, don't ban us. Don't charge us for violation. So the lives of some politicians were taken in Anambra State, and a lot of people pointed finger at the governor. And it happened that some of these people that were apprehended on the account of the terror, that were occupying all the bushes where they were accusing Simon of being the one constituting the terror there, the people who were not doing this thing were finally apprehended. Next thing we heard is the next morning, after these people confessed, next morning we heard that they escaped from the custody. It is in the news. They escaped. How will they escape? How can they escape? Okay, so let us continue to show you, because this argument, it's going closer to another dimension that I want it. Maybe that side we might conclude this particular one. This video is already taking too long. Let me take more few videos. There are more videos to play here. I don't know how to stop. Let me now show you what they are doing.
Translation of pamphlets issued in Arabic and distributed in selected mosques in northern Nigeria by Fulani nationalist movement. For now, dated November 6, 2019. The battle is getting closer. We call on all true Muslims. This is the time to act. This is the time for second.
Now, this is when they started preparing. 2018. They were sending warning to churches in Biafran land, to community leaders, sending seculars. Now this is one that is read out by this woman, by this group of women, these women, but one person must represent. So
Holy War, we started in 1804. The British stopped us. We must regain the terrorist laws. It is against Islam to rotate war with infidels. Forget about election that will only lead to sharing of power. Think of the kingdom that we shall rule forever. We can change the naughty history. Ottoman and Fodio did it successfully. We can do it. We must take the enemies in the west, central, and the last by surprise. That is the plot. They spy and occupy their homes, occupy their forests, occupy their streets, occupy their schools, occupy their markets, and you will suffer in this. Rain and shade will fall on you, but heaven will honor you after the inevitable battles. Our task on the infidels must be total and overwhelming. We must begin by installing fear in them, weakening their resolve through kidnaps, brutal rapes, making it difficult for them to farm and subdue them before the war. Our strategies.
You heard that? These are some of the things I mentioned. I didn't even pay close attention to this, the content of this secular from the Fulani people. 2018. This is 2018 when they were still making the threats that they will take over our forests. They will kidnap our people to generate more money to fund their agenda, their jihad agenda. That they will continue to unleash terror. They will make us fear them, instill fear in us. That they will rape our women. That this is a mission that Ottoman and Fodio their bulls started 1804. That they will continue. That they can do it. You're hearing her reading. Listen on.
strategies involves learning from the tactics of the past and merge it with the wisdom of the movement. There is no going back. Nigeria is our own. It was handed over to us by Allah. How then can we share what is ours? We must never fight a defensive war. We must make the battle. We must take the battle to the homes of the infidels. We must use everything that we have, whether you are a boy, a lady, a man, or a woman. All Muslims of Fulani origin must take this as a duty. We must sharpen our fighting weapons. Everything is a weapon. Your kada, your knives, your hands, the trailers you drive, the tankers with fuel, food you sell, the house of the infidels that you guide. Study.
So you can see how it's all started. Okay, my dear Finland brothers, I want to show you more things. I want to show you more things to advance this. Now you will see where. Okay, I'm coming there. Let me. Some politicians some Fulani politicians are defending these things. A sitting governor whom Obadiah Malife told us about, is it Zamfara governor what? That these people were the ones sponsoring these things. After the man exposed it, 2 weeks after he exposed these things, they killed him. He said that he know that they are going to unalive him, but he has to say that he's no more young. So if they take him now, it's no problem. But he must release the information so that people will be saved. Obadiah Malife was eventually taken for revealing these things.
After the declaration, we are going to have a very long battle with Nigeria. But this battle, the good news is that we define how this battle will be fought. We will fight them diplomatically, we will fight them politically, we will fight them internationally, and of course, we will fight them locally.
Okay, this is why they don't want to hear the name Simon. He's so determined to. But look at the interview that I want you to. This is the Bauchi state governor. How they started rallying around all the Fulani from all over Africa, especially West Africa, for a particular purpose. So hear from the horse's mouth.
And of course, we will try more to cultivate that culture in our people, while at the same time bringing the Fulanis in one fold and try to arrest their traditional practice of moving from one place to the other. And that is very big, an uphill task. But I think we can communicate with them more, because to them they don't have borders from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Excellency. How do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely funded program will be Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of the operations. This is to bring in the Fulanis together.
You see, the issue of misconception, I see there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person. He moves from the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man. And as a person, I may have my relations in the Cameroon, but they are also Fulani men. I have relations because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man. And that is why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan, as somebody coming from the Niger Delta, because he speaks the Niger Delta language, which you and I don't. And of course, we would have to just take this as part of our own heritage, something that is African, and that we cannot just close the border and say the Fulani man is just a Nigerian or this. No.
Now, are you hearing the Bauchi State Governor telling you how they will bring in all the Fulani people? It is an agenda that the government is involved in. Yes, the government is involved in the whole of agenda to bring them down wherever they are, then rally them down to Nigeria. Today, their fallout with Tinubu is that Tinubu, he lost power. He struck some deal with them. He accepted all conditions to get to power. But he knows that this is antithetical to human. So Tinubu cannot continue with such agenda. Today they are having a fallout with him, telling him he cannot return again. Because of Tinubu, the whole Yoruba race has been under threat. That was the same thing our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was warning the Yoruba people and Tinubu about. If you accept these things because of political presidency, you will still regret it. Now listen, continue.
In most cases, the crises are precipitated by just outside Nigeria. When there is a reprisal, it is not the Fulani man within Nigeria that causes it. It is that culture of getting revenge, which is embedded in the tradition of the Fulani man, that attracts reprisal from all over the country.
If I understand.
So now you are hearing defense that it is a reprisal. Most times, the Fulani man, when they react wherever, even with outside Nigeria, it is always a reprisal attack. Maybe a community where their cattle destroy crops, and the one or two persons reacted in a way they are not comfortable with. Maybe one cattle, was unalived. Then, according to him, it's reprisal. So they will come for a reprisal attack, which is vengeance. They will come to avenge it. So that this is a culture. According to him, it's a culture. So we should learn to deal with the culture. Finland, can you see why we are not okay to live together with this kind of people? We cannot. No sane person want to live with this kind of people. Let's listen.
If I understand it, does that mean that those Fulani men who are maybe domiciled in other countries who move around, they can come into the country and this plan will accommodate them as well?
Yes, that's what we want to do. But it has to be done through sensitization.
Now, are you hearing? So that you don't think I am the one putting words in his mouth. This journalist here, Channels TV journalist, asked him so that he will make it clear. Is it that you want to rally around all the Fulanis all over the world, all over Africa, all over West Africa, to come to inhabit in Nigeria? He said, yes, that's exactly the plan. When the Buhari was there, the then president, Nigerian president, when the Buhari was there, Buhari was asked, why the incessant attack? He said that these are not the Fulanis of Nigeria. So these are those ones from Niger, from Futajelon, from everywhere, Guinea and wherever. That these are the people that are doing these things. From Mali and Chad and all of that. So that was defense. He never told us that this was their arrangement to bring in all the Fulani people together to take over Nigeria. Now, I don't want to dwell too long in any video, because if I play any video long, and we can stay 1 week not listening to everything. So that's why I'm cutting all the videos. I take maybe certain parts. I play certain parts. Okay, let's listen to Professor Zachary Gundu, who is in Arise Channels TV Daily today. Channels Daily today, Sunday. Okay.
A professor of archaeology at the Ahmadu Bello University. You're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning. If there's anything we can all agree on, I mean, there's a common thread running through all of the discourse that we have heard so far. It is that these killings are senseless. And that
so, this man wants to respond to the senseless
has done very little or nothing to stop them. Or maybe what it is doing, we're yet to see, because the killings and the divisions are still running riot, and it doesn't seem like it's going to come to an end. Try to help us make sense of what your reading of all that has been happening is.
Well, in a way, if you are the victim, the killings are senseless. But if you are the one doing the killing, it makes sense. A lot of Nigerians don't appreciate our history. They don't also appreciate what has been happening in this country, especially in the past few years. I believe that if people know history, they will know why the Fulanis are doing this. If people know our recent history, they will know that there is an attempt to grab a lot of land from the people of this country for the Fulani of the whole world. For people who don't know.
Okay, can you see the agenda now? Can you see how it's making up? The agenda is to grab the land of the indigenous Nigerians, the indigenous people, to grab their land as they circle together, as they rally around all the Fulanis together, to come from Guinea, to come from Chad, to come from Niger, to come from Mali, to come from anywhere they are. They come to take over Nigeria, since they said it has been promised them by Allah. So this is it. This is the agenda.
Don't know. The Fulanis have their original homeland in Guinea. That is in Futajalo. And they had an outing from Guinea. From 1804, the outing in Nigeria was represented by the Usman and Fodio Jihad. It succeeded. There was a caliphate which they established outside even the boundaries of this country, because the caliphate from Sokoto, if you go up country, it went into Chad, it went into Niger. And then from independence, we have heard about 3 Fulani leaders who have led this country. But in the original homeland, which is Guinea, the Fulanis have not been allowed to lead Guinea. So Nigeria has been...
Are you hearing that? Okay. So I don't think I need to play all. Let me see. I can jump to any place.
Has been able, whenever, if Wadake is fighting, nobody is talking about prehistorical or, pre-colonial wars to justify what is happening now.
The Ife Modakakwe war is a local phenomenon. In Nigeria, what happened when the British people came in? Remember, the caliphate was a pre-colonial phenomenon.
Okay, I think I have captured the main message here. Let us continue. Let us continue, because if I dwell on this, if I dwell on it for too long, I don't need to dwell on it for too long. Let me go and... Here, the vigilante group, the security that are armed, the governors of the eastern Nigeria, the Biafra land, part of the Biafra land, they armed a lot of hungry youths to... this is where I started from. to work for them, to do their bidding. Like I told you earlier on, these are tools for selection, because there is no election. There's tools for selection. So once you arm once you arm your own boys, you want to use them to fight against opposition or your opponents. So this is the way they do their own election, to intimidate and oppress other people and eliminate over stubborn ones. So now these ones are using the guns to harass the whole Biafran community. Now they just unalived an innocent lady. Here they are telling you it's accidental discharge. If you followed Simon Twitter, check where Simon posted just around 9 months ago. There is one popular Biafran musician they call Iboja. This is the same way. They said it was artificial. Sorry, it was unplanned. It was accidental discharge. So they expired him. They unalived him till today. They took that man's life. His family is now without a breadwinner. This is what our people have been facing. Now this security people are telling you it was accidental discharge. So just like that, that has gone. And nobody knows where they will have another victim. Maybe after here they go to another market and there will be another victim. That's what our people have been facing. This is what our people have been facing. You listen to.
It pisses me off when people don't.
So now this video has gone too long, pretty more than I had wanted to allow it. So please, lovers of freedom, all seekers of justice, all Finnish people, Finnish citizens, Finnish politicians, the presidency, Sir Alexander Stubb himself, please, Mr. Peteri Opo, please, that is the Prime Minister, please, Mr. Patu Lepanin, Mr. Patu Lepanin, please, all of you should make sure you demand from us the videos that we have to show you what is happening in our land, so that after crying for one day, you will see the reason, you see the need to free our leader, so that he will continue protecting us. There is danger in our land, and I'm sure you don't want to be part of the people who are causing this. Yes, I'm sure you don't want to be part of it, because you love your people. You wouldn't want harm to befall your people. You wouldn't want your people to suffer because of your decisions. So thank you for watching. Share to more Finland citizens like you. If you are not a Finnish citizen watching, please share to more people in Finland. If you have money, copy it and do ad sponsoring. Place it on Facebook, on social media, any platform. Do ad sponsoring on it so that it will go viral in Finland. Ad sponsor it. Ad sponsor it. Ad sponsor it. That's what we call ad sponsoring. Place it on Facebook, place it on YouTube, and sponsor it to go viral, because they need to see this. Thank you. May God bless you. Remain blessed. We will play the other part of the videos, because now this one is almost 3 hours and it will be too heavy even uploading it. So thank you. God bless you. Akpan Asoko from Biafra Radical Freedom TV. We are resolute. We are unshaken. Our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Biafran people love you so much. We cherish you. As a matter of fact, we are praying for you every day. You will be well. You will be free. You will be safe. God will keep on lifting you higher. Our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, we care. God will be with you. God will continue to be with you. God will lift you. Shall be well with you. All the good people of Biafra, please help us share this video. For those whom we have been having, we have disagreed with, it's part of social behavior. We disagree with you because from our lenses, you are on a wrong track. So if you prove us otherwise, we would know. If you can't, please change and join the right track. All right, I'm gonna call him Nono Tata.